Because I've been reading stuff. Okay.
Okay, so again, these are the rules for hamzatul wasl. The first rule for hamzatul wasl is if you ever connect to hamzatul wasl on the right side, meaning anything before hamzatul wasl, if you connect hamzatul wasl with anything before it, then we do not pronounce hamzatul wasl. And I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but like here, these are the examples here. So you have a letter, and then you have hamzatul wasl, and then you have the rest of the word. So here we're going to say waba'ath, as if there's no hamza here. Waba'ath, waba'ath. It's as if we erased this alif with the hamza on it. Hamzatul wasl. Wal bismi, fansurna, and so on. So if you're ever going to read something before the hamzatul wasli, then ignore hamzatul wasli as if it doesn't exist.
Okay.
That's the first rule. The second rule is hamzatul wasli, if you're not connecting it with anything, and the third letter has a dhamma, like this dhamma of the kha, then the hamzatul wasli will say oo. So this will say udkhuli, udhkur, ushdud, u'budu, uqnuti, and so on. So that's the second rule. First rule is if you connect it with anything, then it doesn't make a sound. The second rule is if the third letter is a dhamma, then it's going to say oo.
Okay.
And the last one is if you're not connecting it with anything, and the third letter does not have a dhamma, then in every other case it will say e. It will say e. So here is ij'al, ihbit, ihtazzat, and so on. So we're not connecting with anything over here, anything before it, and the third letter does not have a dhamma. So those are the rules for hamzatul wasl. So go ahead and read this word here.
Ij'al.
And very good. Ij'al, and this one.
Hib. Ibt.
Ihbit.
Ibt.
Ihbit.
Hibbeto.
Ih. Ih.
Here.
Ih.
He.
Yes. Ihbit.
Hibbeto.
Okay. Next one. It's another ih.
E. It's a rock.
It's not about, there's a dot on the rock.
It's a
It's not a rock. Well, a rock with a dot becomes what?
rock.
It's not a rock. A rock with a dot. What is a rock with a dot?
Oh, the
Yes.
the it he does the
Yeah. Ihtazzat.
he does the
Very good. And the next one?
in in that in that till
انتظروا.
in the zero
انتظروا. Next. So pay attention. There's a dhamma on this one.
whom shall whom shall
It would be umshu.
okay whom sure okay whom sure yeah.
Yeah. there. So this will actually be imshu, but there's no way for us to. So there's a rule here. It's saying if the verb is singular and the uh if the singular form of the verb uh 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 does not have a dhamma, then this will say e. But there's no way of us knowing, and without knowing Arabic, we're not, there's no way for us to tell. So, just for the sake of this lesson, until we can, you know, so the verb here is umshu or
Sure.
u'tu or ubnu, so this will actually be imshu,
I'm
and it's
sure.
because the singular form of mesh does not have a dhamma in it. So this dhamma is not an original dhamma. It's a dhamma that has been put there um, uh, for another reason. But there's no way for us to know that. So you know, we're just gonna just for the sake of the rule, if you ever find a dhamma in the third letter, just say u. So we're gonna say umshu in this case. We're gonna say uqdu in this case, and we're gonna say ubnu in this case. Um, just because of that dhamma, and because we don't recognize what the singular form of this would be. So I mean, don't worry about that too much. Let's just skip to this one here, inshallah. I don't want to make this too complicated. The number of like in the Quran when reading, the number of words that we're going to say "u" instead of "e" is actually very few. It's actually pretty rare. They're not very common in the Quran for you to say udkhul instead of idkhul or any of the other you're going to say e, or you're going to skip it because you're connecting it with something else. So it's pretty rare to have it say u, and it will only say u with this dhamma, and so for us to get the full application of this rule, we'd have to know what the singular form of these verbs look like, and that's kind of beyond our scope right now. So just if you ever see a word where the third letter is a dhamma, has a dhamma, just go ahead and say u until we can get deeper into the Arabic language. So go ahead and read this word here.
Imalu.
i'malu.
Hiamalu.
Okay, and this one.
Iltaf. Il Iltaf. Call. Call.
qay.
Call to
التقيتم.
Itakoitum.
Very good. And then again, for these ones, they're all going to say E. So continue reading.
Itanon.
So
Tan. It
ithnani.
Itnani. Okay.
Good. This one.
Itna. Itna. Tai. Ni.
Good. Ithnataini. And this one.
Ibni.
Ibni. Good. And this one.
Ibnota.
Ibneta. And this one.
I- um, Ibni. Ibni.
Ibn.
Ibni.
Ibni. And
Ibni.
this one.
Ibnota. Ibnota. Taya.
Very good. Ibn Tayya. And this one, so look at the Dhamma here. How would you say it?
Um, umru. Umru.
Yeah, Umru'un. And the next one?
Say the last one again. What do you call the last one?
This, I mean, without, without, uh, without without knowing the Arabic language, we can't recognize this one. I can't, we can't delve into anything deeper because we
Yeah.
don't know we don't know the i'rab, or like the what's it called, I forgot the English word even. We don't know which one is a noun, which one is a verb, and what the punctuation is. We don't know we don't know the Arabic, we don't know the meaning of these words for us to be able to ask what part of speech these words are.
Okay.
And so this one, so he's saying the rule here is if it starts with uh, uh, a double word. So these are all double forms.
Okay.
Uh, 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 these are all or these are all special forms. So I can't, we can't we can't it would be too hard to keep track of all this. So let's just stick with the rule that says if the third letter has a dhamma, then we're going to say u. And if that is the case, then we're going to say umru'un. Umru'un. The truth is this is imru'un. And why? There isn't a reason why. It's imru'un. That's basically the rule. It says if in the case of any of these words, it's going to be e. But
Okay.
how, what's the, I want to give you a rule that you can follow, and the likelihood of coming across this word in the Quran, and pronouncing it as it should be pronounced is very low.
Okay.
Because this word here in the Quran, it's the word before it is in. So you're always going to say in imru'un. You're always going to say in imru'un as if there's no hamzatul wasl.
Okay.
So you will never find, or it'll be very rare to ever have to say this word by itself. So I don't want to get too deep in it. It's gonna get too complicated, and we're not going to benefit from it.
Okay.
Is the reason. So this is actually pronounced imru'un, but just for the sake of being simple, we're going to say that because this has a dhamma on it, we're going to say umru'un.
Okay.
Is that can we accept that?
Yes, I will. Sure.
Inshallah. So let's continue.
I- Imro. Imro. Anta.
Imra'ata.
Imroata.
Very good. And the next one?
Imrian. Imriin.
Imri'in. Very good. And the next one?
Isma.
Isma. Very good. Uh, and then these last examples are showing you that if we connect hamzatul wasli with a letter that comes before it or a word that comes before it, then we're going to ignore the hamzatul wasli as if it doesn't exist. So how would you say this word?
Wab. Wab. Waba. And
Wada'ath.
waba. At.
Yep. And this one?
Wal. Wajibila.
والجبال.
وجبال.
Good. And this one?
Bish, Bilsh, Bilshmi.
Bismi.
Oh, Bismi.
Yes.
Bismi.
Yep, like Bismillahi. And this one?
Pan, Panshu,
Fansurna.
Panshunaya.
Fansurna.
Pansuna. Okay.
All right. So these are all they're so most of them in the Quran, when you're ever reading the Quran, if you get to Hamzatul Wasli without connecting it, it's gonna say E. I mean that's the basic rule. If you want to add to that, then look at the third letter. If it has a dhamma, then say U. And we'll just leave it at that. We won't add any more rules onto that because it will get confusing, and the number of times that you're actually going to be able to apply it, they're going to be very, very limited. So, just for the sake of simplicity, we're going to say E, unless the third letter has a dhamma, we'll say U.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and read.
Ib and Ib Ib and
Ib'ath.
Ib'at
Yes.
Ibnoka.
Ibnaka. Very good.
Is
If,
is
if,
Hab
idhhab.
is Ab
Okay.
Ikta Hama.
Very good. Iqtahama. Next one.
Hitam Mala.
Good. Ihtamala. Next one.
Here Tamaro.
I'tamara. Next one.
Istamaha.
Very good. Istama'a. Next one.
Iktaroba.
Good. Next one.
Ishta
Is.
ish
Is.
is is okay is no Ista Istak hold on Ist ba Istakbaro.
Very good. Next one.
Ista Waza.
Good. Next one.
Ist Ista Ista Alan
Istakhlafa.
Istaklafa.
Good. Next one.
Istai Asa.
Very good. Istayasa. All right. Next one.
Is roof is
Rif.
roof
Rif.
is roof okay is
Yes.
roof
Is Rif. Yes. Very good. Next one.
Gia.
Good. Next one.
Oh, what's this? Is Bill
Very good. Isbir.
is
Next,
Bill
next one.
yeah Phil
It's not ayn. It's got a dot on it.
Mine is I
Ighfir.
Eghfir is
اغفر.
Eghfir.
All right. All right, we'll continue. They're going to start getting a little bit more challenging. Look at this one.
Iftira.
Very good. افتراء. Next one.
It miss.
Very good. Next one.
Here Dilo.
Good. Next one.
Here dinner.
Say اهدنا.
He dinner.
إيه.
He dinner.
Okay. Next one. So there's a dhamma on the third letter.
Okay. Here kum.
Very good. احكم, and then or احكم is what we're going
Okay,
to say.
hukum. Okay.
And then next one.
Uskun.
Very good. And the next one.
Uzkur.
اذكر. Yep.
Okay.
Next one.
Urkus.
اركض.
Urukudu.
Very good. اركض.
Urukud. Okay.
Very good. Next one.
Usluk.
اسلك.
Usluk.
Very good. Next one.
Ushdud.
اشدد. Next one.
Ukru. 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 Ukruj.
Very good. Next one.
Hud. How?
ادعو.
Who?
Good. Next one.
Who? No. Do.
Uh, so اعبدوا.
Who are voodoo? Okay, who are voodoo? Okay.
And this one.
Hook voodoo.
Good. Next one.
Hook hook booty.
اقنوتي.
Huku. Okay, huku noti.
Good. Last one.
Who are do?
It's اغدو.
Hook do.
Very good. Um, uh, yeah, and then all of these are just showing us that the hamzatul wasl will be dropped or ignored if it is preceded by any letter or any word that we're going to connect it with.
Okay.
So go ahead and read these ones. They're going to start out with ones that you pronounce, and then they're going to go into ones where you don't pronounce it.
Start from the beginning.
Yep, up here.
East Talu. No, is starlight.
لا استعلا.
Istala.
Good. Next one.
Istawa.
Good.
Istahana.
استغنى. Good. Next.
Istamtaha.
استمتع.
Istataha.
تع. Okay, next one.
Fast. What's this? Other fasty. Fasty.
فاصبر.
Fast bay. Okay, fast bay. Okay.
بير.
Fast deal.
Good. Next one.
Walk. Walk. Peace. Peace.
واخفض. واخفض.
Walk. Feed.
Good. Next one.
Fafuan. Fafuan. Num.
عنهم. This is a hat.
Fafuan. Num.
This is a hat. Oops. This is a hat.
This ha.
عن. Yeah, this is like a cursive hat for some reason.
Okay.
عنهم.
Fafuahum.
فاعف عنهم. Very good. Next one.
Anoro. Una.
This one here. Are you reading this one?
Okay, it's va taro.
Good.
No.
فاعترفنا.
Va tarof na.
Good. Next one.
Fast. Fast.
Was.
Okay, sorry. Was ta. Was ta. Fear.
Good. واستغفر.
Was the fear. What's this? Lo. Lo who? Whom?
Very good.
Whom what?
لهم.
Whom what? Sa.
والشاة.
Okay, whom what? Sha. We whom was shall feel whom
وشاورهم.
oh was shall we will whom okay
Very good. All right, keep going here.
who nor who nor at kul kulu
قل قلنا قلنا
kuna
ادخلوا ادخلوا.
kuna udu kulu
Right. That's if you don't connect the two words. But if we connect these two words, we're going to say قلنا ادخلوا. We're going to drop the hamzatul wasli because we're connecting it to the word before. قلنا ادخلوا. You see it?
kul okay let me see kul nadi kulu okay
Right. So we skipped this hamzatul wasli because we
okay
connected this word with this word. قلنا ادخلوا.
okay cool nadi hulu okay
Yeah. So that's the idea of hamzatul wasli. When we connect it with something else, we're going to drop the hamza. If we don't connect it with anything else, then we're going to pronounce the hamza and we're going to say either e or u.
okay
That's it. Next one. Read it.
cool no
Hmm?
cool no cool oh no cool no that's am I connecting that one with the third one that's not the
Yeah,
third
either you can connect it or don't. If you want to connect it, we'll say قلنا. And if
okay
we don't
cool
connect it, we'll
no
say قلنا إيه.
okay cool no he be two
Yeah. قلنا اهبطوا.
be two me us
It's a ha. من. Minha.
Minha. Okay, minha.
So now say after me. قلنا اهبطوا منها.
Cool. Nobi. Who minha.
قلنا اهبطوا منها.
Cool. Nobi. To minha.
Very good. Okay, continue.
What's the Kim
واستقم.
was talking?
Very good. Next one.
Are 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 are
أوتر.
we
Yeah.
are we Ibro who
All right. So say أوترحوه.
are we Itro
You could say أوي اطرحوه or أوترحوه.
are we Itro Huru
Yeah, but if you say it fast like that, it has to be أوترحوه. We would only say أوي or we say أو اطرحوه because we're breaking up. But if you connect them, then you have to drop the hamzatul wasl. أوترحوه.
are we Utro who so the last one okay that's ha
It's a ha, yeah. So
okay
this
that's
is
a ha okay
ha and ha.
okay who
أوترحوه.
who. Okay,
Very good.
now
Uh-huh.
just a question. I
Yeah.
mean, the what's different between the pronunciation of the last one, the ha, and the ha?
Yeah. So this ha is not in English. This ha is in English. So this ha is like the word hat or horse. Hay, heart. That's the English hat. It's the English H sound.
Okay.
So this hat here, this letter. Oh, where is mine? This letter here is the
Yes.
same as the hat
Okay.
in these English words.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
This ha is not in English.
Okay.
This is like the word Ahmed or our Prophet Muhammad or Hamza. It is a ha. It comes from restricting the throat while saying the English ha. So it's the same as ha, but when we say ha, we're going to close our throat. It becomes ha.
Okay.
So if you swallowed something very hot and you were trying to cool it off, you would say like this. You would close your throat and try to push air out of a closed throat. So this is the normal English H, like hat and horse and hay and heart. And this is the Arabic ha, like Ahmed, Hamza, and Muhammad.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Thank you so much.
No problem. I think we're on this word over here now.
Wastahi.
Wasta'i.
Wastahi.
Not he. That's an ayn.
Okay. Okay, wastahin.
It's not a ha, it's a ayn, like
Ain.
abid and ubaid and ayn. It's an ayn. This is an ayn.
Wastahin, right?
واستعينوا.
Wastahinu.
Not he. He.
He. I'm having difficulty with all these. Ain, he.
Yeah, you said it right there. Say Abdullah.
Abdullah.
Yeah, that's the sound. Abdullah. واستعينوا.
Wastahinu.
Okay. Yeah, so it's an ayn. It's not a ha. I'm hearing you say ha, but I want to hear the ayn. But no problem. Keep going. What's the next word? Or two words?
Yes. Wabi. Wabi.
It's perfect. Keep going.
Wabisa.
وبئس. Very good.
Mat. Matwa. Matwa.
Very good. وبئس مثوى.
Mapisa. Matwa.
Very good. And the next one?
Ya. 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 So.
Good. يخطف.
Ya. Tahu.
Mhm.
Ab. Ab. Abs. Abs. Absor. Absoro.
Very good. يخطف أبصارهم. يخطف أبصارهم. Right?
Yaktabu
Yeah.
Yaktabu
Good.
Abusorohum.
Very good. Continue.
It's Ain again.
Good.
Ya Ya Yatadi Ru Runo
يعتذرون.
Yatadi Runa
Good.
Ilaikum
يعتذرون إليكم. Very good. Next one.
La Latu be, all right, to be.
Where?
Oh, this next one. Okay, I was reading the last one. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. يعتذرون. And then this word is what I want.
Oh, that is il ilakum
إليكم.
ilaykum
Good.
ilay.
Next one.
I threw
Hmm?
I to shield share share thum
شئتم.
shitum
Very good. حيث شئتم.
I to shitum.
All right. Last one down here. And then we're going to read some Quran.
La to the who
لا تطيعه.
la to the who
Say لا تطيعه.
لا تطيعه
Okay.
واسجد واسجد
Wasjud. Good.
وق- واقترب
Very good. Wasjud waqtarib. So that is the last ayah of Surah Al-Alaq. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. All right. So these are all the rest. These are ayahs from the Quran, and we can start trying to practice reading our Quran. So here at the top, uh, go ahead and read it, please.
يا- يأكلون يأكلون في في بثو
I don't want to hear buthu. Butu.
بثو
Yes, butu. Uh-huh.
بثو ni نيا نيهم
Nihim. Very good. يأكلون في بطونهم. Say it.
يأكلون في يأكلون في في بطو
Buzu.
بهم
Butunihim.
بطونهم
Very good. Next one.
ذلكم
Say ذلكم.
ذلكم
Good.
أطهر لكل بكم
Yeah. ذلكم أطهر لقلوبكم. Say it.
sorry about
ذلكم أطهر لقلوبكم.
that ذلكم أطهر لقلوبكم
Good. Say يضاعفه لكم.
you say that again
يضاعفه لكم.
يضاعف لكم
يضاعفه لكم.
which one are you reading though?
This one.
Oh, okay
يضاعفه لكم.
يضاعف لكم
ويغفر لكم.
ويغفر لكم
Very good. هو أضحك وأبكى.
هو أضحك
Good.
وهب
Good. وأبكى.
وهبك
Very good. وما تخفي صدورهم أكبر.
وما تخفيه
وما تخفي
وما تخفي
صدورهم أكبر.
صدوركم أكبر
أكبر.
أكبر
Good. فأعرض عنهم وعظهم.
فأعرض
أعرض
أعرض
عنهم
عنهم
وعظهم.
وإذهم
عظهم.
إذهم
Good. سمعنا وأطعنا واسمع.
سمعنا وحب وأت وحتى
وأطعنا
وطعنا
وأطعنا.
وأطعنا
Good. واسمع.
واسمع.
Good. إبراهيم وإسماعيل وإسحاق.
إبراهيم وإسماعيل وهذا
وإسحاق
وإسحاق
وإسحاق.
وإسحاق
حاق.
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 Okay, حاق.
Very good. And this one, فوق اثنتين.
Pause. Pause. Car.
فوق اثنتين.
Ta. Ta.
اثنتين.
اثنتين.
Very good. فوق اثنتين.
Calf.
فوق اثنتين.
Tap.
فوق.
Oh, talco.
أف. فوق.
Okay, falco.
Yes. فوق اثنتين.
Fal. Falcofnotini.
Very good. وإذا قيل لهم.
وإذا قيل لهم
اركعوا لا يركعون.
اركعوا
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 لا يركعون.
لا يركعون.
Yeah, yeah. So in the Quran, when we end a sentence, we drop the last vowel.
Okay.
So when you're reading the Quran, so like if you look at Al-Fatiha, let me just show this to you. Oh no. So this is Al-Fatiha. We say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We don't say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, right?
Okay. Okay.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. We don't say
No.
Rabbil Alameen,
Okay.
right? But
Okay.
just because of the book, because we were getting used to saying the vowels,
Okay.
we say them.
Okay.
There is a certain time where you would say them. If you connect this meme with this word, you will say it. So you could say, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman, and so on. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyaka. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين نهدنا الصراط. You can do it that way. But whenever you stop, you're going to drop the last vowel. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. You're not going to say Al-Alameen, just Al-Alameen. So that's why I stopped. But with the book, I don't mind. We can do it either way you like. we can either say it or not say it, because now we're almost done with the book. So the next, maybe 2 or 3 lessons, we'll finish the book, and then we'll read Quran inshallah together. But that's why I said yarka'un instead of yarka'un. No,
Yeah.
they're both correct, inshallah. Repeat after me. ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
Alam nashraka sadirak.
نشرح لك.
Nashrak laka.
نشرح لك صدرك.
Nashrak laka sadirak.
Very good. كذكركم آباءكم.
Kadir kad
كذكركم
kadikrikum
آباءكم.
ata'a
آباءكم.
abalakum
آباءكم.
abaakum.
Good. يصلح لكم أعمالكم.
Yusliyah lakum amalakum.
Good. ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم.
Wayafir lakum du dunu bilkum
ذنوبكم. Sorry.
dunubakum. Okay, dunubakum. Yeah,
There you go. And that next one. يأتمرون بك.
yatamir wuno
يأتمرون
yatamiruno
بك ليقتلوك.
bika bika bi
ليقتلوك.
lihab
ليقتلوك.
liyako tuluka
Very good. ليقتلوك فاخرج.
fakhruj
Very good. ورفعنا لك ذكرك.
warafano laka dikula
ذكرك.
dikura
ذكرك.
dikroka
Very good. Next one. فإذا دفعتم إليهم.
faidada fikru
دفعتم.
dadafu
دفعتم.
okay datatum okay
دفعتم
dafa okay it's far dafatum
إليهم أموالهم.
ilayhim
أموالهم.
walahum
Very good. فأشهدوا عليهم.
fa'ashidum alayhim
Very good. Next. ولهم فيها
walahum fiha
منافع ومشارب.
manafiwash
ومشارب.
fiwasarib
ومشارب.
wamasharib
Very good. أفلا يشكرون.
afala
Yashkurun.
Yashkurun.
Very good. Say it. Yashkurun.
Yashkurun, yes.
All right. So that is the hamzatul wasli. There's basically three rules. I mean, obviously there's more rules and they get a little bit complicated, but the three rules that we're going to read by or we're going to use is if we connect hamzatul wasli with another word, then we're going to ignore hamzatul wasli. If the word has a dhamma on the third letter, then we're going to say u, and for all other cases, we're going to say e. And that should be pretty simple. So next lesson, inshallah, we'll start on page 115, and we're going to take al-lam al-qamariyya. So the lam al-qamariyya, there's nothing special about it. The only reason that we take it is to get us ready for the lam shamsiyya, which is special. So in this case, we're just going to read it like we see it. Al-a, al-e, al-u, al-ba, al-bi, al-bu. Nothing special about it. The only reason we take this lesson is because the next lesson will show us that there's going to be some letters where we don't say the lam. We're going to say asha, ar-ra, and so on. But before we get there, let's talk about lam al-qamariyya next week, inshallah. Any questions before I end the class?
I mean, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Inshallah. So inshallah, next class we'll start with lam qamariyya. But we'll end now. We end by saying سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Thank you for coming and listening. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, my pleasure.